What's up, y'all? It's Will Vill. This is my hip spotlight.
Man, I'm too advanced. I outgrew this.
Growing up, you know what I'm saying, I had a lot of people supporting me, people from the block, you know what I'm saying, in my high school, G-dubs, you know what I'm saying, always battling in the staircases or whatever, you know what I'm saying, cats always telling me, you know what I'm saying, I had it or whatever. Give a big up to the people from the hood, from the block, you know what I'm saying, just for believing in me and supporting.
Cause life can get vicious, like rats in the shadows, to catch you slipping and hit you with gats full of ammo.
Making Man Listen, it was different. It wasn't my first video, but it was probably the highest quality video, you know, as far as that level of production, you know, it was different, you know, because the settings, you know, the man-made settings. So it was different in that, from that aspect. Working with Sly and Robbie was a real honor, a real privilege. Anybody that knows music knows these cats are legends. I mean, the cats they work with, it's a long list of cats. But I was never really nervous or anything, no anxiety. They made me feel like family from the jump, you know what I'm saying? They were very hospitable and accommodating. So working with them, it was smooth transition. It was like I've known them for years.
It's for all confused women, for all confused moms. Sweet like dessert dishes, so vicious, yet malicious. Got you slipping, it's Will Vill and yo.
Well, Confused was more challenging because basically I'm the only one in the video. So I had to make up, you know, with my performance, basically. From that point, you know, it was unique in that aspect. I mean, Confused, you know, it's basically, it's like a story, you know, and I'm sure, you know, it's one that a lot of people could relate to. You know, you're involved with somebody that's already in a relationship, you know, and they, you know, they're confusing you. They don't really know, she don't really know what she want to do or what direction she's headed to, or she just still hanging on to her old boyfriend. So I mean, it was something, you know, I went through at that point in time. It wasn't the only time, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I guess at that point I was so frustrated about the situation that it made me write a song about it.
Like long distance collect calls, not at all.
The inspiration for Man Listen, this just comes from, you know, my overall frustration with just, you know, life in general, you know, hip hop, the hood, you know, and so forth. Just, you know, like the lack of direction from both point of views, from hip hop and from the hood, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, before when hip hop was coming, we had leaders, you know what I mean? We had people that, you know, were leading us into the next, you know, the next era of hip hop. But it seems like recently we've lacked those leaders, you know, or maybe the leaders that we had before just went a totally new direction. And I think that the lack of that leadership is real evident in music, because I feel like music and the hood, rap, hip hop and the hood reflect on each other. So that's why I feel like, you know, both are kind of going through similar, how can I say, similar struggles and similar troubles, you know, but it just comes from that frustration that it's just like we don't have anybody stepping up saying, let me not say anybody, but there's not that many cats saying anything that's, you know, inspiring or uplifting. Everything seems to be just people bragging about what they have and what the hood doesn't have. When, you know, hip hop originally was a voice, you know, for the impoverished and the underprivileged. And now it's everybody talking about how much gold they got and how much cars they got. In the hood, they ain't got none of that.
Understanding your reign, I studied you like a coach, understanding your game. But I ain't understanding your pain and all the crying. So go and call a hotline, mommy, if you need guidance. Maybe
for 2009 and beyond, I mean, I'm still gonna keep putting in work in the lab, laying shit down. It was cool hanging out with y'all. You could check me out on the road. You could check out the new website. See y'all in the future.
Get into it.